Hello there avid gamers, it's DragonBrand here from Avidly Gaming, and today we're finally reviewing Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the NecroDancer. Unless you've been living under a rock, you should know that Cadence of Hyrule is a Legend of Zelda spin-off based on the popular game Crypt of the NecroDancer from Brace Yourself Games, which was released back in 2015. Even though this is a spin-off, this is nothing like the ones from the early 90s. I'm looking at you, Zelda's Adventure. This game's got rhythm! More on that later though. The game begins with Cadence, the main protagonist of Crypt of the NecroDancer, being summoned into Hyrule by the power of the Triforce to rescue their Link or Zelda, whom have been put to sleep by the evil musician Octavo. Your role is to fight off Octavo's champions, retrieve their enchanted instruments, and use them to defeat Octavo and save Hyrule once again. Similar to other Zelda games, Cadence of Hyrule features some of the most iconic locations of Hyrule, from the desert to the seaside and from the forest to the mountains, all of which feature their respective dungeons. Heck, even Kakariko Village is represented here. The game is played from a top-down view with colorful graphics reminiscent to those of A Link to the Past. It truly feels like a Zelda game. However, unlike every other Zelda game, your movement and attack patterns are limited to the beat of the music, so long as there are monsters lurking around, and the only way to defeat them is by learning their simplistic movement patterns and attacking accordingly. For example, certain enemies might move every other beat while signaling with a visual cue when they are about to attack. Once you understand their movement and attack pattern, you may close in on them to deal damage or strike the finishing blow. Every monster type has a different movement pattern as well as a power level. Learn these and begin strategizing your attacks. Once all enemies have been defeated, you are then allowed to move freely around that section of the map. It may be daunting and it will certainly be frustrating as you first begin to get mechanics down, but within minutes you should be able to start racking up rupees and diamonds. Rupees are dropped by enemies defeated in battle and can be used to stock up on items at different merchants throughout Hyrule, but are only usable so long as you don't perish on the battlefield, at which point your rupee amount resets back down to 0. However, once you successfully clear a section of the map, you are awarded a diamond for your accomplishment, but depending on how well you kept to the beat of the music as shown on the pulsing Triforce and music bar at the bottom of the screen, your diamond reward may double or even triple. These diamonds are special since they do not reset after your death, and believe me, you'll die plenty. You may use these diamonds when confronted with the Fade Merchant, who will sell you premium items in exchange for these, to help you get back on your feet quickly and then promptly sending you on your way back. Although Cadence of Hyrule is far more forgiving than the original Crypt of the NecroDancer, it may prove difficult at times, especially when the tempo suddenly changes and you find yourself surrounded by enemies left and right. In cases like these, you better hope not to miss a beat, which would in turn hinder your movement, an action that has proven deadly for me more times than I can count. Cadence of Hyrule stays true to both the Legend of Zelda series as well as Crypt of the NecroDancer by giving most of the enemies from the original game a Hyrulean counterpart. The game also provides us with some of the most popular items from the Zelda series, while also incorporating some mechanics from the original game such as rhythmic movement and wall digging. Don't worry though, it's not so much as to make it an annoyance to most Zelda fans unfamiliar with the concept. Although you're forced to begin your adventure with a chosen character, either Link or Zelda, later on, you're able to unlock the other, as well as Cadence, who you may use to aid you on your quest. Or if you don't feel like waiting that long, you may start the game in co-op mode, allowing you to continue playing as Cadence alongside another chosen hero. Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the NecroDancer is a true Legend of Zelda spin-off, paying homage to all that makes a Zelda game great. From the amazing music, to the ability to explore Hyrule, to the puzzle solving, and to most of all, storytelling. Cadence of Hyrule is, without a doubt, a must-play game for all Zelda fans, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't picked it up, what are you waiting for? This has been DragonBrand from Avidly Gaming. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.